I am live. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, y'all. So for those who's coming, it's true. Later on. Okay. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here. And I know people at work, I think. People at work.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you. Come through. Hmm. Hold on. What does it say? What? You can. What's up? What's up? Oh, no. Oh, and that. Oh, somebody is here. Who is that? AKA. Hold on. Let me see, Mr. Hey. Hi. Hump Day Wednesday. Wow. Can you believe it? Already. Time is going by so fast. Thanks for the thumbs up. Please thumbs up the video. Easy Butterflies in the house. Hey, everybody. Give me a few minutes, y'all. Whoever coming through, whoever's here already, I appreciate you. Just hold on. I don't like to hold people. I like to just go straight forward to what I'm sharing, what I'm doing. But just give me a little few minutes, okay? I want because the notifications. Okay, Miss M. Who is this? I don't know who you are, but I appreciate. Thank you for coming through. Coming through, love one way. Yes, I'm coming. I'm gonna share. Just give me a little bit time, a few minutes, just a few more minutes. Y'all know if you don't know, it's kind of it's a delay in the system sometimes. So I'm gonna look at the live on my phone so I can see what you guys are saying. So give me a minute, those who are making comments. Y'all, if you have little ones, go check out Easy Butterflies channel. Some awesome information, well, stuff she shares over there. I'm gonna get into it. Just hold your horses. I might have to do a separate little quick video to show people, I don't know what's going on. Even my phone is like slow. What is going on here? I'm coming. Just hold on, if you will. Ma'am, that one over there.
It's not working.
Okay, let me see. Live. Let's see. Is Love One Way. This is old video. Come on, where is the videos? Okay, I'm gonna have to just go channel. Maybe it's on. There I am. All the things to just, oh gosh, to eat meat. Oh my god. I need to change my wording here. Sometimes, all the things to do just to eat meat. First of all, let's get that right, Miss Love One Way. Okay. I don't know. My phone just, I don't know, got a new phone and seemed like it's doing what my other phone was doing. She coming, y'all. Just be patient. I don't know who all up in the house. How y'all doing? Where are you from? Where you from? Where you from? Let me know where you're from. Ma'am, can you get on your other job over there, please? Because I need one. Yes, darling. I need it. Um, where you from? Let me know where you're from. Where you're from? Let me know. oh gosh, it's been 5 minutes. Okay, she finna get into it. Okay. Now this is a video that I said I was going to post. And I probably should do it, because some people can't find the live videos unless they click on it when they come back through later on. Oh gosh, really. But anyway, so I have been vegan for over 4 years. I think it's been 5. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. Please thumb up the video, please. I'd be like, wow. And I was doing amazing. I just had digestion issue with eating big salads, and my weight just stalled. But I came to the conclusion after I started eating meat, and I did that for 3 months, that it was because I was doing the same old routine and was expecting a change. I needed to burn more calories, or not necessarily burn I just need to move more because I was eating more calories. Okay. So I started eating meat, just a back history on this. So I started eating meat, and me eating meat, I didn't feel good at all. At first, it was terrible. It was like terrible, terrible, terrible for the first 2 months. And the whole time, really, but I just never, the stomach part was the terrible part. And then me not having my energy and my heart palpitations. I just had a whole lot of things going on just so I can eat meat, because I'm thinking, okay, let me do this. Maybe I just need to change up and do something different. Although I know how I felt, or maybe I just forgot how I felt when I was eating meat. But my body went through a lot of cleaning, detoxifying, because I was only eating plants and, plant-based, high raw, I was mostly raw. But not in the beginning. I was eating some cooked foods and stuff like that. I did all of the things. The whole point was I was eating plants. I was vegan, as you guys may call it. So I had to take some of the things I had to take, or was an option for me to do. I had pain, so I had to take some pain pills. And I am totally against taking pain pills because it's dangerous. It messes up the kidneys, the liver. It messes up the stomach. It causes ulcers. I had ulcers long time. I had an ulcer a long time ago, which was healed. So I had to go and take, because I was having pain in my shoulder and my knees. And I didn't take this for my knees. I took this for my shoulder because I am totally against. I can even use my arm. I'm putting out a lot of information, whatever. So anyway, so I realized I needed to take something to stop the pain. I have 2 bottles of this. I don't even have the other bottle. Wait, yeah. This is the one I took the most. I went through about 2 or 3 of these bottles. This is HCL. I'm not showing the label for a reason because I'm not trying to promote people to go buy this product. Okay. But I had to take HCL. Are you okay? Just to digest meats. I have this is like 50 something dollars. I like that it's in glass. And I forgot, this was maybe 30 something, but I had to buy this. I had to, and you can see this bottle here is pretty much empty, but this is like my second or third bottle. Okay. So I was eating these things just so I didn't have pain in my stomach. So I had to take the HCl so that I can eat my meat. 2 bottles of these, okay? And I had about 3 bottles of this. I complete 2. So this is my 3rd bottle. Then I also have this mystic gum or mystic gum. This is a herb. I'll show y'all, I guess. Anyway, I had to take this as well so that I could eat meat. Okay. This was for like loose stools, to help break down the proteins and things of that nature, as well as the other things. I also have, well, this is not that. This is another, you okay? This is some bowel salt. This is another thing that I had to take just so that I can digest the foods. It's crazy. So so far I have 4 bottles. If you came to visit me, you will see me sitting. You will see bottles sitting on the table. Like I came home with them. I'm like, what the hell? No. I have these 5 bottles so far. I'm not done. And another 2 things, well, I have here, I needed this anyway. This is potassium and this is magnesium. So these are 2 other salts or minerals that I needed so I can not have leg cramps and heart palpitation while I was eating the meats. Okay. And here's another magnesium that I also have so that I didn't have heart palpitations and leg cramps during the daytime or during nighttime. And then the taurine is another thing I had to take. Okay, that's the company. Hopefully you guys got to see it. So I was taking all of these things. So we have 1, 2, 3. Some of it is the same thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like I said, some of them are this, like this HCl is same, but it was something that I had to buy to see what works. I liked this one better. So if you out there eating meat, I guess I'll show y'all. These people, see, it's like if I'm promoting somebody or somebody buy this and they say, oh my gosh, you told me to buy it. And no, I ain't telling you to buy none of this. So I ain't gonna show you what I bought. Okay, how about that? I just thought about it. And then I wasn't done. Now this is something. This was another thing. Like, are you sick? Wow. You know what this is? I was sticking myself to check my glucose. My body didn't like this at all. But I invested more money on something else so I can eat meat, right? Making sure, I was good, Please thumbs up the video if you don't mind. But I had to take all of these things and it wasn't working for me. I wasn't taking anything. I would take B12 every now and then. That was it. But I mostly, use my food to get my minerals. You can get B12 from your sea vegetables. There's many ways there. I can do a whole video on these, where you can get it in different places of just eating your food. But yeah, I had to take all of these different pills that, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. Like, I have to take all of this just so I can eat. And then I was in so much pain. I was in so much discomfort. Are you okay? I was in so much discomfort. And me taking a pain pill, I do not do this is not open, okay? Um, I gave somebody some and they felt they should have. I gave them the rest of mine and they felt they should have replaced. And I'm like, no, I don't want that in my house. That was only, because of the shoulder issue. I do herbs, but to each his own. Do what you do. But I had bad experience because I used to have cramps and stuff like that, and I used to take the pills for cramps back in the days before I healed myself and I didn't have any more cramps. And it took plants to heal me. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free. If you want to see the product, I will show it. And this is another, I had to buy a pill. So I remember to take my pills. That was the other thing. So I remember to take all my pills and break it up throughout the day. So I checked my glucose. I had work done and I was going, I am an open, like I don't mind, you know, yes, I'm a herbalist and all of that, but you still gotta get yourself checked out or whatever. So I do things the way I do it. And um I do things, okay, this is not even, okay, it is. I got it turned around. Okay, that is, okay. But anyway, I was going to go to a herbalist but I didn't. And I was going to, and it was cheap. I felt like, it was a lot. And I really wanted to do a more internal look at what was going on with me. That's something, the method that I use have been working for me for years. Um, and I go to a naturopath, and that's how I do what I do. It checks everything. It checks your pancreas. If something is off, it will let you know. So that's how I do it. Um, Highly recommend. When I was a baby, okay, my people be telling me I be sharing too much, so I'm gonna back off. I don't want to offend nobody, but this is who I am. I don't mind sharing because I got people on here that I know has issues. And it's sad, but I just, you know. But do you guys have any questions? I know I'm talking around and like, what are you saying? I have to respect other people's feelings. That's what I try to do. And it's been noted to me that I'm sharing too much. But there are a lot of things that's going on in the world today, and trusting anybody outside of yourself is could be dangerous. So you have to listen to your body, and your body will let you know what you should do, and not listen to what people telling you what you should do. It's not a good thing. It's okay to to get information, and I'm not saying you can't learn nothing from nobody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that somebody been down the road that you probably on, but one thing we have to take note of is that we all are coming from different places, you know, nutritionally. We come from different, our people ate different things, um, and we have to take note of that. Like our guts are, it is such an important thing, and most people are deficient in so many things. So if you're deficient in something that I'm not deficient in, and I'm overdoing it, then it will become a harm to me. So with me eating, I had a question. I'm thinking about the question now. I had a questions, um, and first question, I'm gonna, and I hope you come across this video. You want me to do the how can you please tell me how to make the raw collard greens uh recipe? I have it on my channel. Type in love one way raw collard greens. Okay? You'll find that video, and the recipe is right there. I hope this helped. I have another. Do I have blood pressure cup? I have to have a I've always had a blood pressure cup from when I was pregnant with Adriana. Um, and I had, yeah, an adopt. I had the whole, like, all of those things. And I've taken my blood pressure um, during the time of me eating meat. My blood pressure, I don't have an issue. My blood pressure is perfect. Like, it's ain't nothing perfect, but my blood pressure is, it was perfect. It was good. Okay, my blood pressure wasn't an issue. Um, Before and after, and I didn't eat meat like all. Like, I didn't eat meat for, Well, I guess I can't say I didn't eat meat. I at least probably ate meat twice in the day. Or I may not have ate meat. I probably ate eggs. I probably ate some eggs, or um, I ate a little bit of cheese. I didn't eat much cheese because I noticed, and I know that cheese is like one of the worst things to cause more inflammation. So I ate very little cheese. I had some raw goat's milk. I was fine with that. Goat products, if you're going to eat cheese, maybe you should think about. I'm not promoting nobody eating. You do what you do. Oh, please. Oh, okay. Okay, Ezrana was just letting me know that I can share with you guys. I tried her with just not even, was it a teaspoon? Okay, it was a tea. No, it wasn't a tablespoon. It was a teaspoon of goat's milk, and she thought she was out of here. Now, mind you, like, she thought she, like, it was like that. Like, and now, mind you, when she was a baby, I used to give her raw goat's milk. That was part of her formula. That was her formula. That was her milk. You know, for about 3 months until I saw the guy. It looked at like it wasn't a clean situation one day with his dog. But yeah, round the goat's milk. So I stopped and got into other stuff. But yeah, she couldn't have that. I wasn't having organ meats. I didn't eat organ meats like that. I ate it. We probably ate liver once a week if we ate it. We didn't really eat like organ meats every day. I didn't do that, but I did eat it. I ate liver, I ate thymus, um, what else? And I only had like I know you can OD on iron, so we only ate a little piece. Like we would have a big piece of liver, a piece of liver, and we would chop it up, and all of us got a piece of liver. That's how we ate liver. Um, we ate chicken liver, and we all would get pieces of chicken liver. So, and in the beginning, I did eat a lot of, I ate meat. I would say I would eat a whole piece of ribeye. I would eat a whole ribeye. I would do that. And with the ribeye, I probably, it depends. I probably would have ate some eggs or something like that. Um, Maybe it wasn't. Sometimes I was just cool with just eating the ribeye. Um, what else? Let me see what else you have here. No, me eating meat once a day is not going to. No, I've decreased the meat. I did all of that. I did not feel my best at all. I decreased what I was eating, because I'm thinking, okay, maybe I am doing a bit too much. I did that. Towards the end, I decreased the meat. I also cut out. Sometime I wouldn't even eat but twice a day or once. Just how my body felt. So that didn't work for me. It wasn't working for me. And the heart palpitations. I mean, oh, that's the Pope. Can I get one of those? You want some? A juice. Oh. What you thought I was going to eat that? Yeah, I'm like. No, ma'am. I would like a juice. Oh, you want to show them the Pope? I'm getting my juice, you guys. So she want to show y'all her what she's done. Um, and I always I don't like I rarely will eat out. I don't like other bodies. I don't trust. I don't feel that everybody. People. Some people are not. A lot of people is not clean. Like they're not clean, and I think about that. Because I have eaten out, and my stomach. Like if something is off, my stomach will be like instantly like this wasn't clean, and you better find a bathroom. So I don't like even if we out of town, like I take anytime we leave the house, we take food with us because I don't know how long we're gonna be out, and it's something that's prepared at the house. Now my husband might eat out, but me and Ezra, we don't eat out. We eat from the house. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, I got a juice and a napkin. And I'm about to let's get into this. Oh God. Oh, okay. No fizzing. Y'all have any questions? Mmm, sweet. I was looking more for like I can taste the dandelion. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mm. No, your daddy gotta get some. You guys, I believe in adding juices to your life, and if you're doing it for a, drinking juices for like just doing a juice cleanse. I mean, I guess it's cool for a couple of days, but I don't recommend people just doing juice fast for a whole month or two. I mean, I just don't, because the body think is in starvation, and now it's going to, you might, you will lose a lot of weight, but you're not going to lose a lot of fat. So, and then it's going to, when you start eating again, it's going to be like, I want everything. Like, you got to really have a plan. I'm taking this tape off. Do you guys have any questions? I showed you guys I've had to take about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things. And some of it is repetitive, like magnesium spray. And I took the magnesium peel as well. That magnesium spray um, is not as much. It's not as potent as the pills. So that's why I did use the magnesium. I'm good on magnesium. My body is good on magnesium according to my paperwork. Okay. Oh, this is delicious. Thank you, Adriana. So, do you guys have any questions? Yes, if you just coming through, I had to do about 10 different things or 10 different pills or whatever or spray just so I could eat meat. And I did the blood pressure. I have my blood pressure cuff over there. And I had to do the glucose that was taking my blood sugars. I even had a consultation, which I end up I'm just waste $200 um, with someone who been doing that eating the meat thing for over I think almost 20 years or somewhere in there. So because I was reaching out trying to find some help with that, and it wasn't free. But I end up not going through with that. So I got to see what I can do to get my money or gift it or not necessarily or do something. I got to find something some way. But yeah, for me, the eating meat wasn't for me, and I. Oh, another thing that was going on my eye. My eye was twitching. My eye would twitch, and you might see me in my walking videos. I might be doing like, blink my eye a little bit like that because this eye over here would twitch. Like it would be like really irritating. That stopped. Um, I am just so thankful. I'm thankful that I listen to my body. If you're eating something and it's causing pain, that's your body. That's your body alarming you to not eat that. If you just ate something and you got to blow your nose, or you get up in the and I'm gonna say morning, when you get up in the morning and you blowing your nose, or you always sniffing, doing that all the time, or you wake up and you have to, your eyes is full of things. Some people got around their mouth. However, you know, your body is saying no, even though it goes through a detox. Yes, we have to have mucus, but when you do an excess of it, that is where you have issues with your body. So just be listening, pay attention. Yes, you sitting around socially eating and enjoying family and friends. but are you really paying attention? You got to pay attention to what your body is saying to you. A lot of people don't want to change what they're doing because they don't feel like they will be socially accepted, but they're suffering. Like they're suffering. If you're suffering or you're experiencing things or you haven't experienced it yet, I mean, you need to think about what you're doing to yourself. And I'm not me. I never was the one to follow what everybody's doing. I remember one day I was eating some pork rinds. Yes, the girl went all that. And I heard myself say, you doing everything. You look around, this is what everybody's doing. They're eating this stuff. And you're sitting here chomping on this like this is what you're supposed to be eating. I heard that. Like, I'm like, wow. But I still ignored it. I'm like, yeah. But I went on and probably went home and ate something that was meat based. But yeah, I did all that. Somebody asked me also about what do I think about, like, because she was afraid of her not having all of her minerals. I think she's been eating vegan for years. I would say for me, I'm getting everything that I eat. A lot of salad. It's imperative that you eat your greens. It's also imperative that you eat your food that is not cooked, meaning, excuse me, you want to eat your greens. Like you got people out here. There is a thing called oxalates. There's a thing called oxalates, and there is a thing called spinach. And if you overdo it, you will get, you know, it will rob the calcium from your body. A person can get stones in their kidneys. So that's why I always said on this channel, do not eat spinach every day. I say, like, you really have to listen to your body. You just tilt back a smoothie and your kidneys start hurting. That was your body saying no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't recommend people to eat spinach like that. I was buying those big salad mixes. Um, and I had decided I don't want spinach. Like, I don't want that type of spinach. If I would probably try the longevity spinach that I have growing in our yard. But I noticed the container has more spinach in it than it has all of the other greens. So I'd say I wouldn't even buy that. It's not worth it unless you just want some spinach. You know what I'm saying? And a little of the other greens. I wouldn't buy that container. It's not worth it. I would just get my red leaf lettuce. And they have other little packages that don't have spinach in it. It just might be the baby romaine or other lettuces. I just wouldn't buy that. You know what I'm saying? Or grow your own stuff. You guys getting ready to have your growing season. I was almost going to come to an end in a couple months, but this is a time to grow your own foods or get sprout you some food inside your house. However you do it, you know what I'm saying. You can do that. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, she did that. Um, the arm lady. I should have a straw. Mm. This is my husband type of juice. This is a bit too sweet for me. I like my green juices to be tarty. Green juices. This to me, juicing is like a it's not. This is a blood transfusion. When is green? This has a little bit too many apples in it. And it has carrots, but all it's still good. It's still good for you. But I would highly recommend if you have inflammation or if you have any type of issues in your blood to drink a green juice. Like drink two green juices. Drink you some juices, not as a meal, because this wouldn't be a meal. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not gonna make you feel full for 3-4 hours. But to just add this instead of buying juices, how long I've been, oh my God, really? Not buying the juices that's in the stores that's already pre-made. Is not fresh. This is fresh and it has the seal on it. So this will keep better, if I don't keep opening it, of course. It won't oxidize as quickly because it has the rubber seal on it. Um, I really appreciate everyone who has been concerned, the sisters who have left comments, who asked me questions about even my blood work, which is my me going to my iridologist and my naturopath um, doctor. Um, and I highly recommend you guys, if you can find someone who know what they're doing, because today, you guys, you can find all types of herbalists and all types of people who just the last 2-3 years, like, and you would think, oh wow, oh, and I'm not saying everybody's, but you got to be careful. Make sure you're working with somebody who know what they're doing, who not for the money, who, if somebody's charging you $300 and then they're selling you herbs. Now, if they're charging you $200 or $300 just to do iridology on you, and then they're going to sell you some herbs that you have to buy from them. And I mentioned to you guys about people selling you stuff in plastic, which is not good. I try to buy, if I do buy stuff, which I don't really buy things like herbs. I have my own stuff, but this, which I could, if you are eating meat, I know I'm saying a lot of things. You can use lemons. It's a citric acid, even though these are like salts and things of that nature, but they can help you as well if that's what the road you want to travel on. I choose to not be on that road because it doesn't work for me. I have to do what works for me. The meat is not for me. It took, it was taking like I felt like it was just draining me and taking my life force away. And I just didn't feel like myself. Like I would be around this time of day, right here, 4 o'clock, I would be shut down. Like I would be sitting still because I was so tired. Like no energy, no energy. Oh, and I also cut down the meats, the protein, and started eating more of the fats because fat will give you energy. No, 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 no. It also, it also eventually is going to catch up. So that was a no. Yes, it gave me some energy, but I still didn't feel myself. So I did all the breaking down and cutting down on the proteins and stuff like that, or the meats or whatever you want to call it. But it just wasn't working. And that's all. That's my story. And yeah. So if you guys have any questions, go right on ahead and ask me anything. I'll do my best to answer your question. And when you keep seeing people sharing the danger of eating too much protein and the danger of meat, I'm talking about meat. Eat any protein. I don't care what. It could be plant based. It doesn't matter if you overdo it. It don't matter where you get. If you just overdo it, you overdo protein from meats. Well, I wouldn't say that because it depends. If people drinking protein smoothies all day long, yeah, of course you're gonna run into some problems. And where's the source? You can also get whey protein and all different types of protein. So you have to be careful. There's a reason why they have those dialysis places. It's a reason. It's a reason. And I also remember with me eating the meats, my back, my kidneys. I was listening. I'm like, oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. That was another thing. I forgot to mention that. So it is important. And already like I have to I'm doing a detox, a cleanse, and I'm working on my bladder. It's full, y'all. Oh my God. TMI. Oh, been eating a lot of fruits. But I'm doing the detox. I'm doing the cleanse, but I'm mostly focusing on eating my foods. I focus on eating my minerals, and you will get more out of something that is not cooked than you would. It's been proven. I've proven it with myself. I've proven it with my family. People who have listened to me and did what I asked them. Yes, I was in the wilderness for 3 months. I was out there, trying to find my way. And I knew where I had to go. I came right back to what I know that works. I always come back. It ain't like this finna repeat itself. I have no intentions. That what I experienced, it was very scary. And I know I experienced it because I've cleaned my body out so much. That's why it happened like that. That's why I experienced stuff like that. Because I've been eating clean for so long. And here I'm giving my body something that it didn't even recognize anymore, that it made my stomach hurt. I was in so much pain. Oh my God, couldn't sleep. I had to sit up. Oh my God, I was like, "You all right?" I'm taking my herbs. I'm doing all the things. Oh my God. I had to take these pills. 6. I think I might have went higher than 6 of these pills just so it can break down that protein and fat. My body didn't know what to do with it. And then the constipation, like you got doctors out here saying, oh, you don't need to go to the bathroom 2, 3 times a day. Oh, you ain't went, but you missed 2 days. You good? What? Come on. What you think gonna happen to that food that's in there? Oh, you getting the minerals. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Y'all believe that. What you think that food meat is? I'm not. Hey, I ain't here to knock nobody what they doing. I'm sharing my story, but I'm also sharing science with you guys. What happening to that food? You feed a baby, and I notice most babies don't want meat. Why is that? I don't know what's up there. But anyway, mind my business. What happens to that food that's sitting there? Like, what you think is going on with that meat, or what's going on with okay, I ate meat and I ate some fruit, or I ate meat, I ate salad, I ate it, and I put all this together. I'm just churning all this in my gut. So it's going to break down the things that gonna break down first, and the other stuff gotta sit and wait. It's gonna sit and wait until the other things that broke down. So why is sitting there putrefying, causing parasites, more parasites, because we are made of all these things already. But when you get the ones that over producing and your body, like my body have those, the parasites that eat the meat, apparently because it was tearing me up, like my stomach. But anyway, um, what do you think is happening there? What do you think? What do you think? You're getting constipated. You know, you're not going to the bathroom. When you feed a baby, what happens when you feed a baby? Anybody want to talk to me? What happens when you feed a baby whose digestive system is clean, right? What happens soon after, within the hour? The baby is going to have to be changed. It's going to make a bowel movement, right? If the baby does that, what about us? Are we different? Are we a different species from the baby? Let's go to another species. You have a dog, right? You feed your dog the food that it eats. Okay. Hopefully it's meat because they are carnivore. They eat meat, right? So you feed your dog the fresh meat or the meat you prepared. And soon after, what happens to the dog? You have to take it outside, right? Because it has to digest that food and it goes right through just like it's supposed to. But when the lost people, the people who don't know what we're supposed to eat, and everybody got the answer, and we don't listen to ourselves, right? We don't listen to us no more. Like we just doing everything because we saw somebody else doing it. It's me. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about me. I was doing everything because that's what I saw, and that's what they gave me when I was a child. And that's what we supposed to be doing, right? But then the body is telling me something different because my cycle, PCOS, that is not good. Not good at all, right? So I was dealing with that as a teenager. Irregular cycles. Have a whole year off, maybe 2 years, no cycle. And then when it was on, it was like, wow, you can't go, you can't do nothing, girl. So I was put on birth control pills as a teenager. You know, it's crazy. Why? What I always want to know why. I used to get in trouble in church because I used to be asked why. I always ask why. Can we do this? I always ask questions. I love. I like to go to the root. What is the root of the cause? I don't want a band-aid. So I wanted to know why am I irregular? Why? I spoke and said, I'm going to get off these birth control pills because I know it's not safe. So I took birth control pills off and on for years. And I did do Chinese herbs throughout that time. But I wanted to know why. And I heard within myself, because I was doing green smoothies on my other channel they used to call me the green smoothie queen because a lot of people didn't know anything who looked like me. They didn't know nothing about a green smoothie. They never heard of it until I did my videos and my challenges. And I had people tell me this. So I'm repeating what people told me. So I was doing the green smoothies and all that, doing the challenge. And then one day I heard go raw. I saw videos of people eating raw food. I'm like, what is this? And I heard it. And here I came across it. And here I am. I said, I'm going to do raw. Then I met other people who were eating raw. And we used to do challenges and stuff like that, where we would make recipes. And it was just a beautiful community at the time, right? So I noticed that when I was doing raw foods, my cycle, I had just had a cycle. I was getting ready to start my pills up again. And about 2 days later, my cycle came back on. I was eating raw foods now, mind you. And I'm like, what is this? What is going on? And I heard within myself, that's why I say, y'all love yourself. Listen to what your body talking to you, right? It is literally speaking. You just got to be listening. Got too much noise going on, and the distractions they put out there for us, the TVs and the all that. So anyway, I heard my body say, stop taking the birth control pills. It's the birth control pills. And I'm like, what? I stopped taking the birth control pills for 30 days. And when it was a time, the 28, and when it was time for my cycle to come back on, y'all thumbs up the video, even when you come through later, thumbs up or thumb it down. However you do, just let me know what you think. Anyway, I had a cycle, and it was a regular cycle. And I'm like, what? I said, I'm gonna keep doing this for a while. So I kept doing it. And then I started breaking out in these little bumps. And I felt people saying, oh, you don't supposed to be breaking out. Honey, them little pills, it looked like the birth control. It was the size of the birth control pills. And my mind told me those was some birth control pills coming through my body. I had bumps and I would itch. I would be itching, and these little bumps would be all on my legs and my arms and on my chest. I had these bumps that came out, and I would be standing talking to people, and I felt bad, but I would be itching, scratching my legs, arms. But I kept having a cycle every month. And it was the raw, vegan, plant based. That's why I would never talk against it. It did too much for me. And not only that, I was going through a detox, right? I got pregnant. I was at a time where people were saying you can't get pregnant. Remember, I had PCOS, right? You definitely ain't finna get pregnant, right? But I got pregnant. But because my body was going through detox, it did not recognize that I was pregnant, the baby it was safe. So I had a miscarriage. My body wasn't ready for that. So I had a miscarriage, right? I still was eating vegan, plant-based, raw. I was eating raw foods, making all the raw dishes and all the things, right? And excuse me. I remember before I had the miscarriage, like that Sunday, I heard, "You never know what's around the corner." So you listen. You will hear the future. You will hear things. You can hear what your body telling you what you need and what you don't need, not what somebody outside of you saying. So I heard you never know what's around the corner. So about a day or two later, I had a miscarriage. That was my around the corner. That was I was being prepared for it, even though I wasn't prepared. Because I was like, "How you gonna give me? How you gonna let me get pregnant and then take it away from me? Like I'm doing all the things you told me to do. You know, I didn't understand. I couldn't comprehend that. But I know today my body wasn't ready for that pregnancy. But I couldn't understand that at the time. So me and my family came together, and I just said, we're going to get pregnant again. And I believe I got pregnant like probably that night, like the next, I was like pregnated with Adriana. And I was eating raw foods, but once I got pregnant with her, I no longer ate the raw foods. I was eating everything, all the stuff that I wouldn't dare put in my body. And I would tell a pregnant woman, don't do that. Don't do that. You're creating another being. So you don't want to give it all of that stuff because you're setting it up for a future. But anyway, I ate all that stuff. I knew about uh, GMO stuff at the time, so but I didn't know the importance of that. Don't you eat? You do not eat that. I knew about the hormones. Y'all thumbs up the video. I'm on an hour, and then I got my bladder. This is not good. So I'm trying to hurry it up. Well, while I was pregnant with Adriana, towards the end, I heard again, you're going to get pregnant 3 months after Adriana. I heard within myself. I'm like, okay. So I told them I had to get some witnesses. Yeah, I'm going to get pregnant right after Adriana. 3 months later, I was pregnant. And when I was pregnant with Adriana, she was talking to me. I didn't even know babies can talk to you in the womb. Like you couldn't have told me that. But and with Ebony, I saw her. She was placed while I was pregnant with Ebony. She was placed on my chest because I couldn't wait to see my baby. And I just saw her, this curly hair baby. She was so beautiful. I saw her before she was born. Adriana, I heard she was boss, like she was like, because she kicked me and told me to move. She kicked me, boom, move, because I was laying on my right side and she didn't want me to lay on my right side. So I had to lay on my left side. And I heard her say, move. I said, oh, this is a bossy baby. She is bossy. Ezra Naya, the other baby, I heard she was strong. She came here to relate a message for us that I received. I got to see the world in a different light. I got to see life differently when I got pregnant, when I went with Ezra Naya. Okay? It started making me question more things that nobody would answer. People would get offended because I asked questions. And I know now that they didn't know. They didn't have the answer. They didn't have the answer, so they would get upset with me because I had questions. They probably had the same questions, but they couldn't look like they didn't have the answers. They just had to run with it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's when I started getting out of boxes because I realized that I'm in a box that these people don't even know why they in this box. They started asking me, why did I didn't lose we didn't lose our daughter Ezraniah because she came here for a purpose. She came here to wake me up, to wake my family up. And she did that. She did that. To let me see the world and people for who they are, the people that was around me at the time. The questions that I had at the time that nobody could answer because they didn't have it. And I shouldn't have been going outside of myself to find the answers. I had to go within myself. I had to spend time with myself. I had to see things and listen for what was going on around me and the things that didn't make sense, stuff that didn't line up. The stories that I was told that didn't line up, the questions that I had didn't line up. But boy, one day, and I'm up maybe one day. I know I told y'all a lot of stuff, and I'll probably get in trouble with the people who say I be sharing too much. But I love y'all. This is who I am if you came around me. So this is who I am. I used to be all over the place just sharing my story, my life with folks. And then I realized, and I know right here on YouTube, people don't, it's the same, but it's okay. Everybody will have their day. You know what I'm saying? If you have negative intentions, all the things that you do will come back to you and your family, the people that you love, the things that you love. When you have negative intentions, people, even though thoughts that you have. You're creating your future and the future for your children and your grandchildren, your, you. That's how powerful our mind is. It is. It is. I've proven it. I have thought of stuff, and my husband would bring it home. Things that was expensive that I wanted, people gave it. Like I wanted it. I didn't even some stuff I didn't even know I wanted. It colored like some of the things, color scheme. It went with my furniture. It was like something that cost. And I have to pay anything. But I wanted something. And it came to me. That's how powerful our mind is. That's how powerful our word is. And I've proven that too many times. Too many times. Stuff may not even look like you have, but then speak it. Write it down. That stuff is real. I remember me and my husband, when we first had got married, he wrote down, we're going to be moving out of here. Well, we was at the place he was renting, and I ended up moving in with him. He said, we're going to be out of here in May. We was out of there in May. He wrote that down. Manifesting what you want. So if you're putting out negative things, you're going to get it back to you. And a lot of times what I've learned, because I used to be the person like, they don't mean that. That ain't how they are, or maybe they change. Honey, no. Believe who they are when they show you the first time. You don't need a rehearsal. All you need is to see them one time. You know what I'm saying? Period. Believe the person the first time. If you always giving and nobody's giving you, believe who they are. They are takers. You know what I'm saying? That's not a balanced relationship. I don't care if you're the one calling them all the time. That's not balance. If they're not calling you, that lets you know you're not on their mind like that. Like you on their mind, but not like that. Like, hey girl, hey friend, or hey sis, or what. They'll say that to you, but that ain't real. That's not real. You know what I'm saying? Be balanced in your food, be balanced in your relationship, be balanced in your life. Because it's imperative. It sets off not just your future, but the future of your children, your grandchildren, your future, even when you're no longer in that body. Man, it's an amazing thing. But I'm getting ready to get off here because I don't have nobody saying nothing. If y'all are, I don't see no comments. And I got to go to the bathroom. I done sat here and, you know, Thousand Roses. Love yourself first. Because why? If you don't, who? Trust me, people got their life. What you doing about yours? You know what I'm saying? Live your life and make sure that you loving yourself first. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because, honey, people get tired. People got their own life and they supposed to be living there just like you got the same opportunities to do yours now. And the best thing is to do it without regrets. My experience, what I had with meat, I had to go through that for whatever reason I had to. I went through the pain, I went through all of the stuff, all of the things to learn. And another thing I would wake up wet. I would wake up, or I would be hot. I don't have that. I don't have those issues. I had it when I was eating meat, though. Go figure. Go figure. Go figure. So if you're going through the changing of life, and some people start at 20 in the 20s now, 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s. If you're going through that, you hot. Woo! The estrogen of even plastic, not even just meat, we're intaking, or someone is intaking, can have a say in, the response to your own hormones. I've proven that too. Because, honey, I don't have, I'm thankful. I had about 3 nights, 3 different times. Even Adriana, she was talking about she hot, you know. But wow, it's crazy. But anyway, 1,000 roses. Let me go to this bathroom. One love, love yourself first. Peace. Gotta go.